Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Texas Longhorns and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game he is thrilled to be back at his alma mater. All of the things that make this place so special, he is so familiar with. And he knows that he can bring this place to a better than a top 25 finish. He understands that they were good last year, but that was not enough. He is ready to take this team to the top here at home. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bison will have the first possession in this one as their offense comes out to go to work. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game?
Might have a chance. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Well, this offense giveth, and then it turned around and giveth it back.
And I think a bunch of people are going to go, why don't they just turn around and hand the ball off? I'm not going to hand the ball off every single play. I understand nice big play the play before, but listen, you got to mix it up. You got to keep them guessing, but you obviously want to have a little more success than a sack.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. The play action fake. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. First carry of the season for this transfer. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Arch is going to throw for it. He's going for it all. Snags it inside the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Fires to the big fella. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They'll run the screen. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Offense scoops it up and still going.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. At the 45, on his way. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Here's Arts to throw. Going downfield for the big play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
The give, running right, Brown. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go right back to it. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to Brown. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Push down for the tackle. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Hayes. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Here we go, ready. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The short hands, it's Wingo, turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Manning to throw. Fires to the right. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to Brown. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
On the ground, it's Smothers. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. To the air, it's Morris. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
He makes the grab. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rides to the back. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. Manning on play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Manning. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And, man, last year was such an interesting year for Arch Manning because preseason, greatest thing since sliced bread. Start of the season, nobody likes him. Get out of here. Nobody thinks he can play. He's not any good. End of the season really started to put it together. So, Palmer, he took a lot of criticism, but I love the way he stayed level-headed. And now this next season.
Finding some room. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. He's got 48 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
To throw, Manning. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the delay, it's Smothers. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. Have a day. We're in the first quarter, and already he's over 100 yards receiving.
This is ridiculous. Obviously, this coaching staff, they made a concerted effort and decision to get this guy involved in the game on offense.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And he added the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Running inside, it's Smothers. They told us they wanted to start fast. Doesn't get much quicker than a 24-0 lead early.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Manning with a play fake. He's going to let it go. He's got it down the right side. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback may change this route. Brown running left. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Could not make his way to the corner.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass, after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
The run inside, it's Smothers. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. He now has 72 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. Man, what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, 1st and goal. Zings it complete to the right. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Man, that linebacker is athletic. He can make tackles in space against very athletic dudes. That receiver's not an easy guy to bring down. That linebacker got him down quick.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Longhorns!
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. And they snuffed out that play from the start. He probably should have given the ball to the back. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Maybe a crease. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Longhorns! Took it all the way back to the house.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 2nd and 10 here. Gives it on the option. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Pulls and fired complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Keeping it on the ground inside. It Smothers. There he goes. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Texas! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Rush is on him. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Dumps it off in the flats. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds a man in the middle. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Kick is in the air. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Texas sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already.
Couldn't find any way to for a safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
That's a huge safety for the defense. I have no idea what the running back was thinking there. You've got to have way better awareness and understand where you are on the field. You cannot run backwards and get tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Ready. Red 54, red 54, ready to go. Running inside, it's Scott. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Let's see what they've got on second down. Ready. Red 18. Hey, move. Ready, go. They'll go right back to the run. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline, they've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now that they've got to find some answers.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Motion from the wideout. The RPO, it's complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Manning from the gun on third down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Hayes. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Ready. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. The run inside. It Smothers. Nice move to pick up yardage. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Texas. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
Makes the grab. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to barge their way in. He will not get there as the defense stops him again.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. On the ground, it's Scott. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. With the draw, it's Scott. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and... Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And here comes the punt team. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Texas offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Third down from the gun, Manning. That pass is incomplete.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Makes the catch. It's Myers. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Hayes. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion. Now 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes the grab and room to run. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They want to run it left here. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Right back to him on the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but, man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays now set up where the whole playbook's available. I can do whatever I want. I can be aggressive. I love when offenses stay in that third down and short range.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
On the delay, it's Smothers. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And that is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Hayes. He's going to take off. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that is interception number 3 on the day. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, you know, getting a first down. That's how you do it.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Gets it to the back, and the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Texas sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime.
It's a tough decision, right? When you're backed up, the clock's running down, you like the position you're at going into the half. Some people are more conservative, and some people are aggressive. I prefer the aggressive, personally.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with TCU taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels. And it's the Horned Frogs with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Now back to your game in Fargo. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll open the second half with a run. Breaks into the open. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Play action, here's Manning. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's a little room there. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Trying to move them on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Quarterback keep. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Brown wants to pass. Gets it out fast. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Wide open downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. So he'll help the completion percentage, but not the yardage. Stop for no gain.
And he got it to his running back, obviously making a good decision, but nice tackle on the play. Way to get the running back on the ground and not give the extra yards after the catch.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Longhorn! And they turn it into a defensive score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He'll keep it on second down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A first down for the offense. Off the RPO, complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Running the option, it's Brown. And he probably should have left that one with the back as he is just smashed in the backfield. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor.
Turning it on. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He's taking the shot. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Trying to escape and get it himself. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
He's got him. Oh, what a cut. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. forced out of the pocket. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone.
This quarterback showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive because first down he got sacked, second in California, he's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the first down, he's able to get a little bit of it back, and he's made this third down manageable now. Let's see if he can make another play here and keep his offense on the field.
He has stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Snowed under by the defense. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get them.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to run it. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. There he goes. They finally make the stop, but he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
Man, you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
At the 35, he's open. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Longhorns are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Hit as he throws. They're working that left side. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Back to pass, it's Morris. Pressure coming. And they got it. And nobody responsible for picking up the free safety because, David, frankly, I don't believe they thought he was coming.
No, and whose responsibility is that? The quarterback. If I see the free safety blitzing, I'm throwing the ball deep to...
Caught, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Snaps it in the shotgun. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Keeps looking downfield. can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Fires into the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Brown wants to pass. But a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The option, the keeper. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5? And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man, it's Mitchell. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Made the catch on the last play, but didn't move the ball forward, so now here comes 3rd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll try to do it himself. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Wants to bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time. Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab down the left side. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Longhorns! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Running inside, it's Mitchell. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground, and they get him down.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Brown will throw it. Get it out on the screen. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. They bring the punter onto the field now. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get...
And he's going to go down at the 1.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This
time to take a shot. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. They've been able to put together nothing. Now 3rd and long from their own 1. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. A full field of defensive backs trying to take away the deep ball. Looking for a crease, it's Mitchell. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Pucks it out of the air. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Mitchell.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll run play action. The throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Spins away from the defender. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. This offense doing business in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Tough to give up those penalty yards in that situation. Now it's just 3rd and 6. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to pass, it's Morris. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Well, guys, we told you the defensive front would be the story of the game, and it has been. They have been relentless getting after the quarterback, in control of that line of scrimmage. Guys just ran over the sideline after that last sack and said, they can't hold us. Let's see if they continue to assert their dominance here in this game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. The Longhorns will punt this one away. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. Brown wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. They're going to ride this running back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Here we go. Ready. 180. Go.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it cost the defense. Down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
Go, go.
Off play action on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Black 14. Black 14. Ready, go.
Brown will throw it. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him. A pair of sacks has them back way up. It's third and goal, and it's a long way away. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. Splits the uprights. Good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's in open space downfield. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They go play action with Manning. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Longhorns come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. On the left side, here's Coleman. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. Got a little grass. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal. Going to the run, it's Brown. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Texas!
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Brown wants to pass. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And here comes the punt team. On his way back from the 20. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, at a nifty move to pick up 9 on that one. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Keeps it on the option. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Handoff to the single back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff for Brown. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Right on the money. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Looking for room. It's Smothers. After the filthy move, he's got room. Touchdown, Texas! Rolled his way into the end zone.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And man, did he find a way to close with that 48-yard run for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Brown will throw it. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing game, getting a sack on that last one.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got his man, makes the grab. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that 3rd down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up 4th down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on 3rd downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Texas sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With a big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They're going to take another delay of game penalty. You just can't have these types of mistakes. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.
I love the awareness by the defense there. 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass, but up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run, and they did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
Punt is in the air. All the way back to the 15. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Brown wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. First down here for the offense. Wants to throw it again. Finds the tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And down he goes.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Lets it fly on the move. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. They kick it away on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He's not afraid to go deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Here we go, final play of the game right here. Arch Madness. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation.